Planting new churches has long been recognized as one of the most effective means of evangelism. In 2007, the Assemblies of God renewed its commitment to church planting when to vigorously plant new churches was included in the fellowship's 5 core values.
We as a movement, and many movements in America, have kind of forgotten that we're still living in a mission field, and one of the best and most powerful ways to reach people is by starting a new church that is specifically designed and really specifically responding to a call of God to reach people that aren't currently being reached.
Taking this at a national level and the focus that our general superintendent has put on to vigorously plant new churches, and not just to plant them, but to plant healthy, successful churches.
In 2008, the Church Multiplication Network was established to more effectively carry out this mission. Currently, the Assemblies of God plants between 200 to 300 new churches each year. The Church Multiplication Network is working with districts, existing churches, and individuals to increase that number.
The plan that we've developed is designed to create infrastructure and leverage the assets in such a way that we are capable of starting 500 churches a year. So we want to basically double the pace and the scale and the scope of the starting of churches that we're doing.
The Matching Fund Program is one of the most vital resources of the Church Multiplication Network. It is designed to accelerate the birth of new churches by helping with the initial startup cost.
We have partnered with 40 churches to start churches in various places, really almost in every part of the country at this point so far. And those 40 churches have gotten off to a phenomenally great start, and they're already replacing money back into that matching fund pool to help start new churches. At this point, we're at about 3 churches that have been started out of the fruit of the new churches that have been started.
A fresh-birthed church it impacts the Assemblies of God more than just a number of a church that we've opened. It impacts the sending ability we have for world missions. It impacts the value we have for children and youth in a community.
Over 900 people have accepted Christ as a result of these new Matching Fund churches. These new churches represent a wide variety of cultures, interests, and ministry methods, but each church is dedicated to reaching the lost for Christ.
I think one of the great untold stories of the Assemblies of God that most people aren't aware of, I think, is how diverse we actually are. And my understanding is we're close to, if not right on target, with representing the percentage of diversity in America is reflected in the diversity in our churches.
The Church Multiplication Network also partners with the Assemblies of God districts to host church planting boot camps that help equip people who feel called to plant a church.
And the boot camp is a strategic planning event that is inside of the process that a planter needs to go through as they're preparing to plant a church. What we do, when I call it a strategic planning event, that differentiates it from a training event. A training event is where people receive information about how to do something. The boot camp is more of a discovery experience where we help them. We say, you know, we don't really know how to plant a cowboy church. We can't tell you how to do that, but we can tell you the questions that you need to ask and the questions you need to answer to be able to figure out how to plant a cowboy church.
In addition to the boot camps, the Church Multiplication Network is also partnering with districts to enhance the coaching available for new church planters.
A number of districts now already have coaching networks in place. We're developing things to support those that already have networks, coaching networks, as well as we want to develop and help districts that don't have coaching networks to form those in a healthy way, an affordable way, and a sustainable way.
Above all, the purpose of the Church Multiplication Network is to facilitate the planting of churches that are effective in reaching people for Jesus Christ. Methods may differ from church to church, but they share one purpose.
Whether they meet in a traditional church building or a school or a storefront or a Starbucks or whatever, we don't care. We just want to help people become followers of Christ, become disciples of Jesus, and live lives that give glory to God.
For more information on the resources available through the Church Multiplication Network, please visit their website at cmn.ag.org.